Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends. My son just helped me set this up. Today it's the tasting of the Sam Adams Triple Bock that is 20 years old. First, a word for my Brazilian friends, meus amigos brasileiros. Eu estou experimentando uma cerveja aqui que tem 20 anos. Já era meio esquisito quando foi fabricado e agora deve ser pior, bem pior ainda. So anyway, as I said, this beer, we just sort of opened it. The cork was completely decayed, fell into it. I'm probably going to be drinking more cork than beer. But I thought I'd mention to you that even when this beer was first brewed, they only made it for 3 years, 1994, 1995, and 1996. This is the 1994 year, vintage, or whatever. But most people that tried this when it came out said, what is this? Some of the more expert people found some redeeming qualities, but most people thought, what the hell is this crap? I'm just going to read you one from a site called the Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate does all their ratings of beers. So this is one person, a user called Overlord, and he says this: what in the world is this? I tried 2 bottles, so it wasn't that one went bad. Then he says, as soon as it approached my nose, I realized that something was horribly, horribly wrong. Soy mixed with maple combined with rotting fruit. The taste was even more miserable. And then his last paragraph, he says, worst tasting thing I can recall consuming. I would rather plunge heated barbed wire into my tongue than allow this to ever touch my precious palate again. I curled on the floor of a shower and cried for a good 15 minutes until its ungodly taint left my flesh. So, takes a lot of nerve. 20 years later, it's actually, I think it probably is about the same. It's a little cork in here, but I'll take a chance for science and for the brewing, for the craft of brewing. I'm going to try this. Let's just see. I honestly don't think, because I tasted it 20 years ago, I don't think it's any worse. It does taste like a sort of maple syrup or molasses, sour molasses or sour maple syrup. It's not that bad, friends. And, you know, it's 20. I didn't forget what the percentage alcohol is. I think it's like 20%, 23% alcohol. Woo! I'm feeling it already, man. So I'm just going to try a little bit more. Boy, I'm glad I only had one of these. So anyway, friends, thank you for sharing this with me. Let me wait. One more thing. I think take a test. In other words, I don't think it tastes. It's maintained the same flavor over 20 years, basically. It might be a little changed, but when I can remember it tasting like, it's still its distinctive self. Thank you very much, and we'll talk again in the future at our next tasting. Bye-bye.